things going on. Open Door is now live. And this might be the only time I've been live so far this week. So I need one of those little lights that comes on and says, hey, you're alive. But we're glad you've joined us. We're just getting all of our levels figured out and going to say good morning to everybody. We'll be going back live for the morning Bible teaching time here in about 15 minutes. But we're glad that you're here. Pastor Cody, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Had a good week?
We did. We had a couple of visitors on our Zoom meeting, one from Oklahoma, and the other one who goes to school with some of the teenagers at Victory. So
well,
we had a good time in our weekly Zoom meeting. We were missing a couple people. You know who you are. We hope to see you this Wednesday, and unless we go Sunday night, which we'll figure that out.
Yeah, well, maybe you just need to zoom in on those people, you know, like that. Jenny likes that TV show, Person of Interest. You like that show?
Okay.
It was, you know, I think that the little limp-along guy actor is from around this area. I think he's from Montgomery or something, if I remember right. But that, if you don't know, that's why they have the cameras all over our following wherever you go, and you know.
we allow them in our pockets. I mean, we got people listening in our pockets.
I was going to say, who knows what's happening? And, you know, since you and I are surrounded by cameras here, I guess it's around a good time. Well, that's good. I'm glad. So you had somebody from Oklahoma, and fantastic. And I got, you know, trying to get things geared back up to getting things back to normal. I sure hope and pray this doesn't last much longer. You know, you going crazy at the house?
Yeah, although I did hear that on next Friday, May 1st, Goodwill's opening up.
Oh, really? I
need some retail therapy. Usually women say that, but...
Yeah, I know. You own an eBay business, so yeah, I can understand that, you know. I was thinking about that this morning when I was getting ready, you know. It's just like, you know, right now, if I were Walmart and Target, I'd want to keep it the way it is because everybody has to go there. Mm-hmm. You know, you want to buy a pair of shoes, you can't buy them at Payless. You have to go to... You know, and so we all go to the same place. It just doesn't really, to me, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But hey, you know, that figures, stands to reason. I know we got a note this week. I guess it's a missionary corner. Right? That's a missionary with River Region Crisis Pregnancy Center. They sent us a nice note. Pastor Cody, what basically do they have to say to us?
So basically, they said thank you for coming to their banquet and for giving. Faithfully, even during this time. They're thankful for the support, and they just mentioned how they're still running. They're trying to keep a balance between keeping the people safe, keeping the workers safe, but also providing the needed resources because pregnancies are still occurring.
Yeah, imagine everybody's staying home. You know, it's kind of like the old 9 months from now. There's going to be the COVID babies. You know, I suppose. But so yeah, River Region. We need River Region to stay open for sure. So.
And so they're saying those aren't stopping, and so they need to still be doing it. So they're still doing pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, and they do classes where you can earn diapers, clothes, all kinds of different things. And they're still doing that, but they've gone to online, and where the people can watch it from their home, so they don't have to meet together in a big group for the class to
innovate,
earn towards their diapers and clothes and different things, and that's just a way for them to keep them involved in the pregnancy center because they're getting these mommy bucks or something. I forget what they call them, but then they can go into this boutique and buy different things for the baby when the baby comes. And so it's just a way to get them to stay because they're earning something, they're getting value from it, and
well, I know that they build those relationships, and really the pregnancy center has been one of the most effective ways of sharing the gospel, the good news of any ministry. Really, we've been involved in, and I imagine they want the moms, and I know they have a desire if the fathers want to be a part. I know they have a desire to minister to them too, but they have a little room. I don't know if you've been down to the center in, you know. Well, you know, our own Julie O'Brien's one of the leaders down there, but they have a little room off the side. And I shouldn't say it's not really little, but they have just like a little. It's like a little boutique. That's a good word for it. So that's a really creative idea to do that. So. But we're glad to sponsor them, and as you guys continue to help us financially, part of it goes to the River Region, and I know they had the big banquet this year that they do every year, and we had a part in that as well. So
they're thankful for the timing that they had their banquet, that it was or else it may have just been postponed and to who knows when, whenever we can get back opened up here in Alabama, which seems like it should be sooner than maybe
I hope
some other
so.
parts of the country.
I hope so.
But they also just mentioned how they look forward to sending updates of stories and progress of people and the babies. And
Yeah.
so I know when we were at the banquet, they mentioned how many people had gotten saved that past year. I forget the number now, but it was an astounding number of people.
Yeah.
And also they mentioned how many babies were saved.
Yeah.
There were still some people that went through with abortions, but
Yeah.
one other thing they offer is for those people that have gone through it, they come alongside them and offer them forgiveness and show them God's love.
Fantastic.
Even though they've gone through.
So they're developing a program for even folks that have made a choice that we wouldn't support, but we still want to help the mom there. And
we still want to give
that's
them the gospel.
I wonder how those those women decide to show up at River Region. I mean, afterward, maybe there's some of the ladies who went there initially and then made the other choice, and then, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, and they go, huh? Well, that's a tremendous testimony of God's love and grace. So that's cool. Anything else, or is that about it?
At the banquet, their main speaker, he is the voice of some pro-life organization, and he said that of everywhere he travels in the country, Alabama is the #1 leading pro-life state.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he said Georgia's not far behind, but Alabama is one of the champions for pro-life.
Somebody's got to be out front, and praise God, it's us. And I know that we, Jen and I, God moves in certain ways, and we've been privileged to at least be involved in at least secondarily or in an encouraging format with some folks that have even written some of the legislation. Apparently in Alabama, we like to write the legislation so tight that the other side wants to sue us, so that makes them take us to court. It's amazing how sometimes you want to be sued, I guess, but when it comes to defending life, I'm glad we're on the front lines and charge. It's fantastic. Before we sign off, I also want to let you know that it's our intention to have an Awana, a virtual Awana Awards night on Wednesday, May 6th. That's not this Wednesday, but hopefully the following one. Hopefully we can have one of those and probably do it like at 6:30 before the service, so from like 6:30 to 6:50 or so, because it doesn't appear that Awana is going to be back up and running. So Commander Mike thought it'd be a good idea. Let's just do that for the kids, and hopefully some of them are still working at home. I don't know, but so that's coming up. I don't know. Do we have any other announcements that we need to make, Jenny? Anything else? It's been kind of hard. Hey, keep your smartphone and your TV, and we'll keep broadcasting again. Thanks to all the odd tech guys who are making this happen. We're continuing to work on our the renovation of the sound booth. It's pretty cool back there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's drywall up there now, and
yeah,
they have outlets that have USB plug-ins, so they can charge their phone while they're recording.
Yeah, so while they're back there watching the football game, although we don't have any of those, so I don't have to worry about that now. No, Oscar'd be back there watching some, how to make your terabyte become a quadrilliite, I have no idea what I just said, so okay. But it is great. The guys are working hard. That's true. Jenny reminded me just 4 or 5 weeks or so, and Danny and Rebecca, Pastor Danny and his wife, moving back here to God's country, and it'd be great to have someone else. I don't know what you're going to do, but
they should come sooner since they're all doing school online.
Yeah.
And Danny's retired, so
I know.
not retired, but so they should just come now.
Something about selling the house, and they're trying to buy a house. I know they can come stay at your house till they get a house, right?
Yeah, we have a playroom they can live in.
I thought maybe you were going to put a little tent in the back deck back there,
Hey, that would work. We just cleared out a space in our backyard.
There you go.
We're not sure it's our yard. It might be our neighbor's, but they're so far down the hill that we can put a tent there.
They're used to living in the Black Hills, in South Dakota, so they've become all these outdoors, woodsy people. So living on your back deck should be a piece of cake, You can. I know that the Swaffords have little amenities that they could set up, little tent rooms and stuff. It'd be great. So, Pastor Danny, just come on down. So, at any rate, we're looking forward to that coming along. And I guess anything else, youth group, anything else you get to say, or just Zoom again, Sunday, or what you're going to figure it out?
It depends. If I teach the Bible study on Wednesday, then we're going to do it Sunday night.
Okay.
But if I don't teach this Wednesday, then
Okay.
we're just going to keep it on Wednesday. So
Okay.
we're going to play that one by
Lord
ear.
willing, I'm going to be here Wednesday. Normally it should be your turn, but we'll just start the rotation over. Any rate, hey, we're glad you've tuned in for the Pastor's Roundtable. I think that's all we got at this point. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them. Jenny will see them on there, and we'll see if we can't get you information. And thank you for watching, and we'll be back live here in about 10 minutes or so for our morning service time. And God bless you. We'll see you here. We'll see you there.